Welcome to the Locker, Season 6, Episode 39. I'm your man, A. White, along with Van House. Man, how you doing, first of all? Let's get the pleasantries out the way. Let's be all pleasant and stuff.
I am doing amazing. I am, sometimes you have those days, Anthony. Since you asked, where you feel
I
like
did ask.
Yeah, when you feel like you are highly favored and highly blessed. Today was one of those days. You can complain about a lot of stuff, right?
Right.
Like a lot of people are complaining today about BBN. At the end of the day, it is. I'm gonna go on a tangent. It is awesome to still be walking this earth. I'm gonna say this, since my son is, what would you call it? He's a student at the University of at Rice University, and they had a female soccer player that passed away yesterday.
Wow.
These days happen so quick. It was yesterday. And you realize now, dude, there's two things that happened to me recently. Now we're going to 10. There's two things happened to me recently. Anthony, last football game. You know how I used to hit and get concussions, right?
Yes.
We had a kid on the opponent safety, 8th grader. When I say he was bringing wood, pause. He was bringing it. We had a play, it was a pass play, friendly fire. He fell down, unable to move.
Oh, shit.
Couldn't move his lower extremity. And he went bananas because he just couldn't move, right? So apparently, I think they call it a spine contusion. So now he's fine. But that was 2.5 weeks ago. Then had this young lady, soccer player, pass away. You realize how special life is. So that's where I'm at. Highly favored, highly blessed.
And we are in that time of season where people are in the missing. Like, man, I got so many people around, and I don't want to be insensitive. It's definitely not going to be insensitive. I just don't know what to do. I'm an energy person. I survive. I thrive. I do everything off energy. And at this point in time, and I got so many people at our age, man, we ain't getting no younger. We've been to the mountaintop.
You damn right.
You looking down in the valley. So when I got people, man, struggling through the holidays. I'm not from here. So all the people I have these strong bonds with here, and that I spend time with, go out on the weekend. Hey, man, I'm having a rough day, man. Let's grab a drink. Man, I'm at home with my people. Now, I'm going to be on that side of the fence one day as well. You are an extremely lucky individual, Van House.
That's what
I can say lucky. You're blessed. No, it's blessed. It's blessed. It ain't lucky. It ain't lucky.
Luck is not a bad word, man. Luck is not a bad word. As you get lucky.
Luck means you didn't know, because I'm assuming from the product you are, I'm assuming your parents were not knuckleheads. Now, mind you, they were kids, or they were youngsters at some point. So now, unless you tell me your daddy was a dope dealer and your mama was.
No, but Anthony, no shade to myself. My mom was 16, my dad was 17 when they had me. That's a knuckleheadish.
Nah, let me twist it on you. He knew what he wanted. The Lord is my shepherd. I know what I want. Hey, Mr. House knew what it was. Hey, why waste your time?
Well, I'm gonna tell you this.
20 or 30 years.
I'm gonna tell you this, and it's funny that there's some serious note to it. One thing I would say, man, this is another reason why I'm blessed. All right, my dad had a chance to go play football at a couple schools, Valley and Jackson State.
Yeah.
And my mom had an aunt that was in Baton Rouge. My mom wanted to come to Baton Rouge, and my dad, foregoing his ability to get a scholarship, like a full ride to these other two schools and came to Southern to be with my mom. So the great thing about that is in these 50 years, and it's crazy when I think about now at 50, never an ounce of, man, I could have done this. Never, Anthony. I didn't even know of the whole story until after I had my kid. Like the whole details of it. And I heard stuff from people in Woodville, Mississippi, like, man, your dad was cold. Dude, your dad could. Now, you hear that, you take a grain of salt, but then when you hear all this, like, for him not to have an ounce of regret is crazy.
Yeah. I said when you find the right woman, I said it is.
Well, damn, Anthony. Not in ninth grade. Anthony, what we doing in ninth grade?
Hold on. No, all seriousness aside, this is where we started the conversation off. And this is something that really kind of has to do with like teams and stuff. Like I'm an energy person. So I'm not gonna make this religious sermon. People always ask as a kid, and a lot of people, I'm sure everybody on here listens, asked as a kid. And this is what I always thought as a kid, and I'm gonna get off of this, but you could take, I don't want to take no religious views. Don't come at me religiously because right. I'm open, I have open, and this is not religious, it's a spiritual thing. When your shell passes, your energy is passed on to the earth. Mm. Everybody, and you're a science guy. If anybody, and you can disagree with me, but science says energy is never lost or destroyed. It's just transferred. Like you can't kill energy. Fact. So if I pass, whatever type of asshole I was, good person, the locker, it goes to someone else. And it probably typically goes to somebody else close around you. And you get those vibes from other people. So I'm saying it could have been the luck of those vibes going to your parents at that age. And
it could be.
It's undeniable once you get there.
Damn, boy, it could be, and that is what led me to my path. My path was when you find, and my dad, when you find the right one, don't let it slip through your fingers. Like that, dude, you might not get another good one. Or if you're fortunate to even get another good one.
That's the point I tell people all. Yes.
So people don't know. I got married at 24. A lot of people, a lot of my peers, like, what the hell? What the hell? But like my dad said,
it ain't out here like you was, and I'm not no disrespect to you, your wife. It ain't like you was out here juggling options either. It ain't like you was trying to see what every panty smelled like.
No.
So that's not a disrespect to her. I mean, it's a compliment to you. So
hey, boy, I gotta send you this. I did. I retweeted, but I'm gonna send it to you. It's what's the guy? What is the comment? And basically, the whole thing went on. I'm not gonna give you the whole just because I want you to listen to it because it's gonna make you laugh. Like it's gonna send you to like, damn, that's true. But then you're gonna laugh about it.
Same dude I listen to.
Probably. So, dude said for all these women who like send their guy off to like Target or something and think every woman in Target is trying to get your man. Do you realize that you were his only option? That's why he's with you. You were his only option. So now you think every woman on that side of town, because you let him go to Target by himself, is going up to your man like, damn, he's out here. Hey, you know that dude? He out here. Let's go get him. Come on, man.
There he goes. Right.
There you go. You're right.
Right. Let's get to what we came here to talk about.
Yes,
I just looked on Twitter. Everybody and their mama is now broadcasting at this time. We changed the time to accommodate for other people. Not everybody trying to broadcast or do something at this time.
Really?
Yeah. I'm looking at the little purple thing that shows up because I'm trying to save it. I'm trying to save it to I'm trying to go to the locker and retweet it. So that it can be retweeted to the locker. So point being, but I'm like, damn, everybody else can see y'all gonna change y'all time. I didn't know this many people were doing it on Wednesday night.
Hey, that's cool. We always at the same time. Like,
hey, because what they ain't gonna do. I didn't get you the pregame. What I was gonna do. I want to pull out that. I want to pull out that Will Stein video, that coaching tape, and go over some things. But hold on, I've been asked for some reason. I keep being asked to do some things with the University of Kentucky and publications for Will, and I don't mind. I mean, he said he watched the Outback Bowl, he watched the Peach Bowl, which you know what also means, man. He watched the 1-10 season.
Man, F you.
No, at UK, not FU, UK.
Touche.
But let's get to business. You could be Notre Dame, man. And here's the thing. One of the sports radio shows here, and a lot of people are saying that everybody's starting to say, well, this is time for you to build your so-and-so. That's fine. I do believe the youngsters can get reps, you get accolade. Man, you know, I kicked it more in Tampa at the Outback Bowl than I ever kicked it in Lexington before or after any game. That's why Larry Vaught is always hinting to, like, what'd y'all do? Man, I did some stuff I would never tell my mama about. I'm not saying that bad. It ain't that bad. But I'm saying we enjoyed ourselves. So it's experience. So basically, what I'm saying is experience behind belief. Notre Dame says, you know, we ain't joining no conference. We ain't sharing with y'all. We ain't. And if y'all don't put us in this damn playoffs, we out this. Here's the thing, though, man. And I don't know if you know where I stand on this. And I've been on this for like 20 years. Bowl games don't count to me. Now, people put in a 10-win season, they do all that stuff. That's fine. If everybody want to count them, I'll count them. Me as the player, I'm going to play. Every time I suit up, I'm going to go out and do what I got to do.
Hold on. Put a pin in it. Put a pin in it. I'm going to let you continue, but I want to put a pin in it. Pause yourself. I want people to understand why Anthony and I feel this way. All right. If you look at stats anywhere prior to a certain year, I don't remember the year, 2005, maybe 2000 something.
2002.
All the stats prior to that, bowl games were not counted to player stats. Just FY. So therefore, if you go back and count our stats, then that would mean bowl games count. But you can't all of a sudden we play one less game, and now you're gonna one less game plus the bowl game. So now you're gonna put 2 more games. Barry Sanders should still have all the rushing records. He did that in 11 games. I don't think they went to the bowl game. If they did, they might have went to the Holiday Bowl. But whatever. It's less games, so that means he had less opportunities. For me, and for Ant, not me, because I only went to 1 bowl game and I was a freshman, so I wasn't putting in no work. But for Anthony to go to 2 bowl games, right, Ant, back to back?
Back to back.
When the 2 bowl games not have those stats count, it don't mean anything to us.
It really wasn't about the stats not counting. I never realized until you just said that. It was not really about the stats not counting, because I just realized when you just said that those are 2 things. But my whole thing was, and NCAA, everybody else showed you that the bowl game, man, this is how bad it is. And we're going to get back to Notre Dame if you want to. This is how bad it is, man. When Notre Dame left a spot, that left a spot. So they left a bowl game spot.
Facts.
Is it Birmingham? Is it Birmingham Bowls trying to find people to put? They going down to 5 and 7 teams. Yep. I was going to call Stu and be like, man, no, why are you laughing? Because we need those reps. And we got a whole new turnover on roster. Now, mind you, our coach is coaching another team. There's nobody in the office, man. There's 3 people in the office. 4. No, these are not jokes, man.
I know. That was funny.
People gonna think that I'm over here being comical. I'm saying that if I wanted to say, hey, why don't we just take that 5 and 7, get some weeks of practice in, and practice who we're gonna practice with and just go. But we can't do that because there is no one else there. The players have been released for the year. our coaches coaching Oregon, which these are not problems. And we got coaches that are not available. But not only that, there are other teams that are turning down these bowl game opportunities. So the Birmingham Bowl, I can't remember who it is. It's one of those Florida teams. Like Florida got so many teams on there. Florida is one of those Florida teams is playing in the. I thought they was going to play in the Birmingham Bowl. Let me look it up. And they have to find an opponent because even though they've even went down to 5 and 17, nobody wants to play in those games. So they have. I've been saying this for years. I'm not just jumping on this bandwagon. I've been saying for years. Bowl games, when y'all say, well, 10-win season, as a fan, that's fine. And I'm saying you should soak it up. I also say the same thing. I don't know if you know this or not, man. I don't know. I'm all over the place, man. I'm all over the place like dog shit. I don't know if you know this. When we practiced before the Music City Bowl, when Dusty Barnum was a quarterback, we played Syracuse and Dwight Freeney and them.
Yeah.
So we practicing now. It's extra practices. Waylon about to graduate. I'm graduating. Stu graduating. George Massey, Gordon Crows. A lot of us graduated. So we, it's the last game for us. It was like cool. But my thing is like I'm trying to make it to the league. So I'm dancing through practice, but also enjoying my last times with my compadres.
Mm-hmm.
So we having fun with Creed, with Sned, Willie Gary. We having fun, E. Kelly. We having fun throwing the ball. So Waylon gets up and catches a nice ball in traffic. Fuck, man. What are you doing, man? We're just out here practicing. Why you doing all this shit, man? Why you doing that? I go back to the huddle. Me and Sned ain't never had one problem. Me and Sned ain't never had one problem. Man. James Waylon ran a damn shallow route.
Yeah.
The ball wasn't even thrown to him. Snediger. Man, dislocated his jaw.
Oh shit!
Like he didn't practice that whole bowl. Leading up to the bowl game, he didn't even practice. That's not funny. But then he didn't, and he got hurt early in the Syracuse game by that punkhead linebacker. I can't remember what his name was. So he got hurt early in the Music City Bowl. But yeah, so it was like when we were just out there having fun.
Right.
Apparently, Sned. I don't know if he had a problem with him, but now certain codes, there's street codes to this ball stuff. But point is where we at right now. How do you feel about Notre Dame? Because there's a lot of speculation going around. Everybody's saying Notre Dame didn't want to play, and they independent. They all these things. They don't want to enter a conference. Just the same way Ohio State lost their seeding by finally being in the championship game, which they haven't been for many years.
And fuck Notre Dame. And I like Marcus Freeman.
The thing is, they said it was a captain. It was a captain and seniors decision.
Yeah, probably.
Everybody's acting like it was a Notre Dame decision. No. It was the seniors and the captains.
It's players. Right. Yeah. First of all, there's two things, right? For me, I don't think both things could be equal. Here's first of all, fuck Notre Dame. Here's why I say fuck Notre Dame. Because for all these years, Notre Dame has always been the exception to the rule. If Notre Dame is in whatever top 10, they automatically get in. If Notre Dame is this, they automatically get in. Automatically get in, right? So there have been years where they were in where maybe they shouldn't have been in. Well, here's the other thing that people have been hyping on for a long time, Anthony, since we were playing. Head battle. If we beat y'all, we should go in front of y'all. Can't skip the line, right? It's always been that way. If head-to-head battle, we beat y'all, y'all can't skip the line.
Right.
Notre Dame lost to Miami. Y'all can't skip the line. I don't give a damn when it happened. It could have happened in preseason, if preseason counted. First game of the year, don't matter. Y'all lost to them head-to-head. Y'all have the same record. Y'all can't skip the line. Always been that way. Other thing, since now you got me stuck. Other thing is Alabama.
Go ahead, talk your shit.
All right, Alabama to me, y'all, and I said this weeks ago, I don't think Alabama should be in. The only reason I don't think Alabama should be in, because they lost to fucking Florida State. that loss looks ugly. But here's the thing. Other teams lost to other teams. And now that 10-2 record seems good. So now here's the deal. How many losses does Vanderbilt have? 2. The only team to me that has a gripe is BYU. Notre Dame has no gripe. BYU lost 1 game regular season. They are the only team in this whole gamut that should be complaining, and they ain't complaining. Vandy should be in, but Vandy, you lost to Alabama, so you can't jump them. Alabama and Miami hold all trump cards because they beat the other teams that legitimately could be in the playoffs. Vandy should definitely be in, but Vandy, you lost to the other lost team, and I don't want to hear nobody say that Alabama lost to Georgia. They played an extra game. Yeah. They still won 10 games. They're not 9-3, they 10-3. And y'all are 10-2. Before that last game, and they lost to one of the better teams in the playoffs. When they, at the end of the regular season, they were 10-2, just like all the rest of y'all except BYU. BYU is the only team that has a gripe.
I agree with you. So if you don't, so the new thing is now if you don't make the playoffs, damn.
All right, and here's what I'm gonna say to you then. All right, let's go back.
There's teachable moments in extra practice.
Well, but here's the deal.
Or you can play. Hold on. Let me ask you this really quick though. Yeah. So if they gonna play the bowl games without the guys who's moving on, say it's NFL potential on your team. So if you just outside the playoffs, you got NFL potential.
What?
Oh. Me as a coach, I put my 2s and 3s out there and see what we get.
It ain't as easy as that. Here's the difference. You're right. Back when we played, it was a welcome reward.
Yeah.
But you know what happened? NCAA done fucked all this up. Because Anthony, there's more than one reason why you won't play. It used to be if I'm going to NFL and I'm probably a first or second round draft pick, I don't want to get hurt. And then my draft stock drops, right?
Right.
Now, with where the portal is, I'm not playing because I'm going in the portal. I'm not playing because I can't get hurt because then my portal status might drop. So there's so many variables in this. On top of that, now coaches are leaving. So if I play for Oregon, Will Stein comes to Kentucky, I need to get to Kentucky. I can't be at Oregon no more because I got to learn Kentucky. Or if I'm at Auburn and I want to go to Kentucky, I got to learn Kentucky. Appreciate this season, fellas. I got to get this new NIL deal. JMI got to come off that coin. Get your money up. So it's just not as easy as it used to be. There are some third teams, like you said, second and third team when we played was definitely coming back. Some of them third teamers doom scrolling the damn timeline to see who's leaving other places. Oh, he leaving Northern Arizona. Oh, hey coach. Hey, look now. I see that Steven leaving you. Hey, I'm going to Porto today. No contact. I'm just coming to y'all. I bet.
Right.
Different days, man. You might not get them third stringers willing to play because they gone.
Oh my God. Yeah, man. I'm trying to figure out what's going on, like I said, and all this sports stuff, man. Michigan fired their coach. Did we hire a defensive coordinator today?
I haven't
We hired
heard.
Florida's defensive coordinator.
JD, if you still on, I haven't heard anything.
Yeah, we had. I thought. Well, we in talks with the defense coordinator. Only person I can tell y'all for certain we hired my guy. And that's fine. And I'll tell you this. I know somebody got mad at me for saying this before. That's a win-win for Will. That's a win-win for UK. It's a win-win for BBN. It's a win-win for me. And it's a win-win for his adorable daughter. Because she's still around familiar people she know. I will say this. There were probably opportunities that may have been more prosperous in other places. But this was the place he wanted to be. And I think I agree. I think this is the best place for him. But it is what it is, man. We got to get the defense. Only defensive player retained. Only defensive coach retained was Stookie. That's crazy. Wait a minute.
Well, not as crazy. If you think about it.
Really?
Yeah.
Bush Hamilton went to Mississippi State?
Yep. Y'all, Anthony, I got so much to say about this shit. I got so much to say.
Come on. Why do you think we got this platform? This is crazy.
I got so much to say, bro. I got so much to say. Because here's the deal, man. A lot of people have a lot of shit to say about coaches. And Anthony, this is what, so I had this thought as a player because I was coached by some greatness.
Mm-hmm.
And then now as a coach, I see it from behind the curtains even more. The great Nick Saban said it's about players, not plays. Your success is based on your players, not you, basically, is what he's trying to say. Like I've said that for the past few years, from Scangarello to Liam the second time around to Bush, y'all want to place blame on people. Y'all placing blame on sometimes the wrong people. Is Bush Hamdan the Andy Reid of coordinators? No. Is Bush Hamdan the Bill Walsh of coordinators? No. But it's more to the game than just calling plays. And as a coach now, I understand this, Anthony. You know, you were on you as a coach too. You know, you saw our defensive playbook when you came on defense, right?
Mm-hmm.
The fuck was thick, was it not?
Yeah.
We just talking about coverages. Pause. We just talking about coverages. There was mad information within those binders, right?
Right.
Retain all that information. I get to the high school level, I'm like, hey, we're going to run black, we're going to run white, we're going to run green, we're going to run blue, orange, purple, all. And then you come there like, these motherfuckers can't run nothing. So now, you as a coach, you have to find out what they can run and be comfortable and confident running it. So now, fans see on game day, fans ours. Why are we not doing this? And as a coach, you can't say because your dumbass son can't even retain information to run such and such. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes, as we have seen, I'm going to speak defensively specifically now. As we have seen, if no one pays attention, Anthony, until things go wrong, if you have paid attention since the whole era of Brad White, that era he's ran 4 or 5 different iterations of his defense.
Mm-hmm.
When Trevin Wallace was middle linebacker with Derek Jackson, it was different than when Jock Jones and DeAndre Square was manning the field. It was different when it was Jamin Davis and Derek Jackson. It was different when it was Pop and Derek Jackson. Like
you move a safety in the box and Alex Safari.
It was different. We had Boss Man and Brandon Eccles at corner. We had Valentine. It was different with different personnel groupings.
Yeah.
Sometimes fans want to just run what they want to run without understanding the personnel might not be able to run it. And sometimes you avoid personnel.
Yep.
This year and last year, he had the corners play more off man, which we ain't done much prior to that. So it's like,
That
so
mean
with
that
Bush,
bum wasn't looking like nothing. That bum. Ain't. Hey, listen to this though. Real talk. And I don't know how good our defense was back when we played because we was tearing their heads up. But we also tore the whole SEC's heads up as well. If our DB, if our receivers was winning on our DB's press coverages, they going in Saturday like Birdman.
Right.
But once you get out there and our receivers ain't that,
never been.
and you like, damn, whoa, pew. Like you wasn't on that team that Fred Taylor scored 3 touchdowns or 4 touchdowns in the first half, were you?
Was it there? I don't know if he scored 3.
It was here.
Huh?
It was here. Oh, Fred Taylor.
Fred Taylor
beat y'all up too?
This Fred Taylor, come on, dude. I think Fred Taylor was a freshman, or was he a sophomore when I played him there? He might have been a true freshman. He might have been a true freshman.
Did he come out his junior year?
I think so.
So there, and his here would have been. No, my freshman year was his there, which would be your sophomore year.
Fred Taylor.
Your junior year was here. Your senior year.
No. Yeah, it was his sophomore year.
Okay. Yeah, his senior year, man, he had 4 of them on us in the first half, man.
Yeah, he
at the crib here.
Yeah, so like this is what. So y'all with Bush, here's what I want you to understand with Bush and with Scangarello. See now, for someone who really looks at each play individually and not as a whole,
right.
He was in his bag on a lot of occasions, and sometimes he made calls that were not intelligent. But then you look at it like, well, maybe he made that call because X, Y, Z. I'm gonna just give you a plain point, the perfect example, Anthony. And I saw it, and Acho beat me to it. That 2-point conversion play for Cleveland was a touchdown. They just didn't execute it right. It's simple as that. The play design was there for a touchdown. Junkins just fucked it up. There were plays. Now, would I call that play in that situation? No. I would have gave the ball to Shador. In the red zone, he was pretty damn good. Give him the ball. But at the end of the day, the play call, not the decision, the play call was a good play call. Just to execute. Just like in the game against Louisville. We ran true zone read. Carter pulled it. It's a touchdown. You run away from the defender, you don't run to him. He ran to him. You know that we got a first down, but we didn't get a touchdown. Like those kind of things as a play call, I just played the perfect fucking call. That's a touchdown call. And we get 5 yards out of it. I'm just saying, there's more to it than
so
just,
nobody can beat Bush up then, what you saying?
No. You can beat Bush. I'm just telling you that there's more layers to it. I don't give a damn you beat him up. I'm just telling you that it's more than just him.
It sounds like you side with the fan base on this whole idea that, how do I put it? You run the best play to get first downs. You run the best play to move change. You try to stay in front of you try to stay on time. You try to stay in front of the chain. We were behind the chains too much. The thing that really don't make sense to me, it was not in Bush past character that when we were behind the chains would run plays that did not put us in position for third down. A 2nd and 10. For me, you know my thing is 3 yards. First down, give me 3+, and we good. 2nd and 6 and anything else, man, I'm cooked.
Yep.
But if it happens, 2nd and 10. Green, jet sweep. 3rd and 12. 3rd and 8. So I'm just like, and then I just feel like he's been in a lot of different places, had a lot of different things going on. So when you saying it's not on Bush, he's in his bag. And I appreciate your commentary. He's in his bag. And would you appreciate, and anybody listening, would you appreciate having $1 million job and always have to be in your bag? I don't be in my bag, man. I don't know if you've heard me talk about my team. I don't be in my bag. I do one damn thing till you stop it. And once you stop it, and like I said, and this is what Bush told us when he first got here. He does one thing that looks the same all the time. Oh, here come that stretch. Whoop. Here come that stretch. Whoop.
And that's the thing. Bush is not exempt from persecution, so to speak. He should. I mean, everybody should get it. But what I'm saying is, I'm hearing not from you. I'm not speaking. I'm speaking to some people who think he's all at fault. Because Anthony, you just said something that you said it a couple years ago about you should have a key play. You should have a play on 3rd down that we all know we're gonna. That motherfucker had a play on 3rd and 6 or longer that we ran out. Like you said, we're gonna run out different formations, different personnel. He ran that same fucking concept out of all kinds of different personnel. For me, once I saw that, I'm like, okay, Ant, I see what you're saying. And he was doing it, and they were converting. Then there was Ant. This is to me how I'm judging it. When he got to Cutter Bowley, and midway in the season, things started to evolve like when Eddie Grant had Lynn Bowden. You could see the evolution of the offense. The evolution of the offense became evident with Cutter Bowley all the way to the last fucking 2 games. So for me, like I always say, so did the coach forget how to coach the last 2 games? Or something else happened?
I just don't like the fact he ain't never been anywhere long enough for people to want to try to pay him to stay.
Anthony, that's a lot of coaches. All right, I'm going to give you one right now. The defensive coordinator that used to be at Penn State knows he's supposed to be a guru. He spent like 2 or 3 years at Ohio State. He spent 2 or 3 years, I think, at Oklahoma State. That's when I knew of him. Oklahoma State, Ohio State, Penn State, and Tennessee. Them 4 different moves in probably less than 12 years. Probably less than 10 years.
Well, he's probably trying to move around and make something happen. Them are all big dogs. Those are all big dogs.
I'm just
Tennessee, Ohio State.
Okay, I'm gonna give you another one. The offensive coordinator that's now at Colorado, who runs the go-go offense. He's moved. My man Derek Jones, he's moved. Like some people, it's the nature of the job. Okay, Anthony. Name me somebody. Anthony, name me somebody. Hold on. I'm about to say, name me somebody besides that Kentucky, because I know you're gonna say Brad White, gonna say Ann Washington.
No, you can't. No.
Okay.
I know somebody who stayed.
Here's a good one. Somebody that's dear to your heart. Mike Leach. He's a dude.
Yeah.
How many fucking plays he jumped around?
He had to leave because of Craig.
Don't know how many plays he jumped around from?
Huh?
How many plays he jumped around to?
But why did he leave?
No,
They were all upward. Everything I know was upward. He had to leave Texas Tech. Well, Mississippi State to get an SEC is better than Washington.
Yes. Well, Washington State.
We can look at the damn salary pool.
Mississippi State, dude. Come on now. Mississippi State, Anthony?
Any team in the SEC is better than any team in the country. Now,
I'm not saying that.
Now, if it's a big no. If it's a Big Ten team, then you might. If it's a Big Ten team, then you might have an argument that But okay. No, if it ain't Big Ten,
question to you,
or maybe even Clemson. I ain't even giving Clemson that carte blanche.
As someone who hates losing more than they like winning, question: is it easier for you to win a Pac-12 at the time when at the Pac-12 at Washington State, or win the SEC at Mississippi State?
We ain't talking about easy. What are you talking about?
No. Let's scratch it. Let's say this. Your probability of winning a Pac-12 championship is higher at Washington State than it was at Mississippi State winning an SEC championship.
That's bullshit. Like, you asked me a question like I'm gonna take the easy route. So what you telling me basically right here in front of everybody, I'm the motherfucker to take the easy route is what you telling me.
Okay. Here's the deal,
Anthony. Mike Leach was doing this thing before he left here. Hooked up with Bob. Hooked up with Big Bob. Big shot Bob. Did his thing. Craig James on some bullshit. Got that. My point is everything he did made sense. So I'm like I said, who can we go? Sonny Dykes.
That's enough.
Hold on. John Summerall. Hold on. Well, no.
John Summerall where?
I was gonna say Liam Cohen, but John Summerall was somewhere 3 or 4. This dude has been places 2 years and left. That means 1 year to get to know you. 2 years, you gone. If not, when you say 3 or 4, that means you got 1 year, you might have did good, 2 years, or bad or good, 2 years, you built on it, 3 years, you had to move on or you stayed. 2 years. 2 years means the first year you got a mulligan, the second year we didn't keep you. Or the first year you did good, the second year you did outstanding, and you moved up. Man, I don't even know why you battling on me this, man.
Okay.
No. I don't even know why you battling me on this. And I'm a Bush fan. I don't think Bush got to do what he wanted to do here. I do think he was skittish and didn't get to do what he wanted to do here. But I do think that his resume don't lie.
First of all, I'm not a Bush fan either. Like, I'm a guy who sees it. Like, y'all gotta look at these players. Here's the thing, Anthony. Bush Hampton, you want to talk about his tenure. That had to be that Washington.
You want to blame Big Dog because you saying the players now. You gonna blame Big Dog?
No. So he was with the Falcons. So one thing is he screwed up. He went 2 years at Washington, then he went to the Falcons. Dumb move. 1 year at the Falcons, he had to come back to college. He's like, fuck this. Came back to college. So if you really want to look at it, he was at Washington 2015, 2016, Washington 2018, 2019. So basically he was there for 4 years. If you really want to look at it. That Falcon shit was stupid. All right? No. So that's 4 years, right? It's 4 years. 2015, 2016, 2018, 2019. That's 4 years, right?
I'm listening.
Okay. Then he spent 3 years in Missouri, right? He went back home to Boise. Then Kentucky came and called. I don't see what's so weird about his career now that you tell me to look at it.
Washington, Missouri. I don't know.
So he went from. I want people to understand this. He went from a position coach at Missouri. Boise State is his alma mater. He went to Boise State as an offensive coordinator. That was a step up. Might not be step up.
Right, absolutely.
That was so he went.
And his next step up was us, right?
Yes.
Okay. Agree.
So for me,
Mississippi State a step up?
he was fired.
But it's a step
He
up.
had no choice. Well, I'll say this, Anthony. For your head coach to get fired and for you to stay in a conference as an OC is almost a step up because your ass you was on the pavement. You had just your clothes on the curb. And step into another SEC OC job.
I just feel sorry for him. I don't think he got an opportunity. And this is the thing about it. You showed
I
that on
agree.
film. I don't think he had an opportunity to really do. And like I said,
What
I
he
don't know if
wanted
it
to
was
do.
the fan base. And here's the thing. I want to ask you this, man. And I know I do this on the show every time. And I don't know why people keep showing up because I'm going to do this every time. You know why? Because I like eating potato chips. The thing is this. So what Mark Pope is going through now, what Mark Stoops went through.
Yep.
And I'm like, is our fan base, because even Mark Pope now, his interviews are different. Stoops' interview is different. Play calling is different. And he will say, well, I just went what the analytics said. No, what you tell the fan base was that wasn't my decision. Man, at the end of the day, I guess our fan base is paying the paychecks or whatever. Point being is, you think our fan base got that much pull?
No.
What's going on with Mark Pope? What went on with Mark Stoops?
No.
What went on with Bush Hamden? What went on with Calipari? You don't think we got that much pull?
No. Here's the thing, Anthony. I talked about
Phillips.
This. Good one. Here's the thing that happened to me with Pope. Pope got into a situation, in my opinion, where
Interesting.
he overstepped his philosophy by trying to go too big too fast. Same way how Tubby, remember that recruiting class Tubby had with now the guys with Crawford and Rondo. What was the big center who was good? Randall?
Not Sagari. No.
No.
He wasn't there with
It doesn't matter. It was a big guy, and that those were not the kind of players that fit his coaching style. Let's say it like that, right? Mm-hmm. He had a specific coaching style that catered more towards less 5-star players. Let's say that. All right. Mark Stoops did the same thing. Was it a 2021 recruiting class? Was it 2021 recruiting class? He went for those higher 4-star players. That for my
bullshit. Bullshit.
Okay.
Go ahead.
That for me wasn't the locker room pieces he was used to getting. I think Pope did the same thing. Exactly, Brandon. I think Pope did the same thing. He didn't, Anthony. I'm gonna just say this. Look, yes. I'm gonna say this.
And we got the best player. We got the best position players at their position with no continuity. So exactly. we got a bunch of utility players. We got a bunch of utility players playing out of position.
That's what.
No, that's not true. Because the class you're talking about, I believe that's Josh Allen, Benny Snell, all them guys.
2021?
Well, who's 2021? Give me that Lynn Bowman.
That was Dane Berrien.
No.
2021 football class?
No.
Benny played in 2018.
Okay, my bad. Yeah. That's not Berrien in them then.
Yeah, it is.
No. Go ahead.
Berrien Brown?
Continue talking.
All right. Yeah, you find out. So this is my thing, right? I remember, Anthony, like it was yesterday, when we was getting Andrew Carr, we was getting Amari Williams, we was getting Lamont, we was getting some of those Kobe Bryant, we was getting those players last year. They're like, oh, they're washed up. They ain't gonna. That's just a bad group, right? People were saying that. that group gelled well together and made a run. And I still think if Lamont doesn't have the shoulder injury, I think we go even deeper. Okay? So now he did, and this is what I think, Anthony. This is crazy.
Wow, I didn't know that. Damn.
Yeah. So here's the thing, Anthony. He tried to up that portal even more this year and got pieces that just don't fit together. Plus, he got injuries. It's kind of like when we had to play Devin Askew a few years ago, he was not ready, right? Now we got guys out of position because Lowe and JQ ain't ready yet. Like I said, Anthony, you remember I said this when Rondo, I'm a Laker fan, in the bubble. The Lakers were having trouble until Rondo came back and put everybody in that natural position. It's the same thing with this team. In my opinion, when Lowe comes back and if JQ is able to play, it puts everybody back in their natural position. Malachi is not required to play 20-plus minutes a game as a true freshman. Aberdeen is not playing point guard, which he's not a point guard.
Brandon, is Brandon talking about football or basketball?
I think he's talking about basketball. Y'all, I'm going to just say this. Anthony, as a guy who was on a bowl team, and the next year we went 1-10.
Yeah, I want to hear more about that.
Right.
I'm always intrigued by this conversation.
I want y'all to understand that I think sometimes players are looked at being subhuman or whatever, or beyond human traits, and it's not. When we had that bowl season, it was not supposed to. We were a year ahead of schedule. The senior class the next year had like 20-some seniors. That was supposed to be our year. To be honest with you,
we go one position hurt y'all. Go ahead.
No.
I'm gonna listen. Go ahead.
No. It ain't one position. Here's the thing that hurt us. That senior class teammate got murdered.
Oh, yeah,
Not funny. That was when Trent got murdered. And that right there, like I was talking earlier, where you realize there's more to life than just football.
Yeah, it's true.
Some of those players started to realize there's more to life than just football. And the thing about it is, we won that game at Louisville. We won a game against Louisville. Once the snowball started rolling, then I believe I was just a sophomore. I knew Trent, but I wasn't Trent's dog, right? So
wait a minute, was it in fall or spring? Was it in fall or spring?
It was in the spring. It wasn't it was in the summer. It's in the summer.
Okay.
So some people never recovered from that.
Right.
And the thing about it is, this is in the 94. Mental health wasn't as big back then.
Right.
I don't even think we had a crisis team.
Damn.
Back then.
Yeah.
Right? So some people, I can just imagine some guys didn't handle it well, which is to be expected. But no one had anybody else to talk to.
Right.
So once that snowball started happening, the wheels came off quickly. Like normally it takes you 2, 3, 4 games. Bro, when we lost 2 in a row, it's like you can see it from certain players, like the intentionality of preparing for the next game kind of was starting to wane a little bit. So for people who say that the work ethic, sometimes there's more to it than what. See, fans just think you wear a Kentucky jersey, you should be better. Because if I was wearing it, I would be XYZ until you in that jersey.
Right. Yeah.
Life changes when you actually have to wear the jersey. Yes, from the outside looking in, it looks great. And the inside looking out, we say y'all life is better. So sometimes you have to put on that jersey to understand the weight of that jersey. And even though y'all says work ethic, there's a lot of stuff that happens, Anthony, you know, but behind the scenes. I'll just say this. I lost the person who gave me my name in my sophomore year. In that year, I couldn't go home to his funeral. Like that stuff still hits me to this day. Like what was my mourning process? I really didn't have one.
Mm-hmm.
And then to learn the way she died was even worse. Like it's things that fans just don't take into account that guys go through. In that instance, I broke down the field. No one knew what was going on. I had to talk to Coach Kerr because he's like, what the hell's going on? So then I had to finally okay, Coach, this is what's going on. Okay, all right, now I get it. I was demonstrating things that was counter to my normal action. I'm just saying there's a lot going on with this team. I really do believe wholeheartedly this team is not as bad as they are playing, but when you are missing key points, this team is not. Here's the thing, and I'll stop. Here's the thing that sets fans up for failure. When they play Purdue, and people start automatically saying, "Oh, this is not." Right?
I was one of them.
Right? It don't matter. This is number 9. You set yourself up for failure, and you don't know how good a team is until you put them under fire. And you have these injuries, and this team is not the number 9 team, even when healthy. But this team is better than what they are, what they're showing right now when they're healthy. That's all I'm saying. They're not a championship team. They don't have a championship player on the fucking team. Championship caliber player.
They do got to throw at them.
No, I know. But no, what I mean by Anthony, when we were at Kentucky, right? When they won national championships.
You wasn't playing?
No.
Go ahead, man. No, stop. Get back on task. Stop.
All right. Every team those 2 teams that won national championship had a dude. They had a dude, like a certified dude.
Right.
If shit went south, give the ball to Anthony. Anthony, get us all this shit. Right? We ain't got that kind of dude. And you need that dude in tournament time.
We got a bunch of role players looking. Here, you do it. Here. No, you go, Theo. No, you go, Cairo. No, you go, Theo.
I got a question. And I don't know. I'm not going to act like I don't know. I know basketball, but I'm not in the weeds of it. All right. Be honest with me right now. If Jalen Lowe is fully healthy and JQ is fully healthy, and they played at the beginning of the season. Well, they're 5-4 right now, or 6-4? 6-4. 5-4. 6-4. I think they won last game. Put them
I forgot about the game. Yeah, I forgot about yesterday's game.
So they're 6-4, right?
Yeah.
What would their record be if those 2 guys were 100% healthy game 1?
That's if and buts with Candy.
I don't know. I'm just asking.
I have no idea. Because if your heart wasn't in it, why didn't you tell me so? Man, if life wasn't worth living, why did man, come on, man. That's why I'm always off of that. Like I'm always off of that time.
Well, all right. I'm gonna say this. The losses, let's just say they still 6-4. The losses are not as crippling as they have been with this team.
So you heard the rumors?
No, I haven't. Talk to me offline, unless everybody knows.
A lot of speculation.
It's bad. It looks like it's bad.
Yes.
Is it verified?
I can't say that because I know people who play and I know people who are parents of people who play.
Okay. Well, no, that's verified. It ain't verified.
No, I don't know. I'm saying I don't know because I will not say, because I have not talked to people that can tell me definitively.
Oh, okay.
And I know people who said definitively. I also know people who said, nah, that they just making that up.
Okay. Yeah, don't.
There's some hate in the locker room. Put like that. There's some turmoil in the locker room.
We don't want that on our head.
There's some turmoil. Here's the thing I wanted to get to. When you're saying that what you were saying before, and I told people this before, I don't want nothing out of nobody, and the time has passed, so it's cool now. So what Van said earlier about what people are going through, and Van, had a testament to what he went through. Man, Mark Stoops in the past year and a half lost his wife, mom. So his dad left her. So he really has no reason to go back to Youngstown. So that's why when he says, and it meant something to me when he said, because I'm still here, do I want to be here? Until I cash that check on selling my house. That's fine. Point is, he said, I want to be here. This is where I'm going to be. So I'm like, what the hell are you talking about, motherfucker? They don't want you here. Now, I knew that everybody appreciated what he did, but are you going to be here long enough to return in another role? Do you just like the culture of Lexington? Mm-hmm. And now that he's not our coach anymore, is everybody going to embrace him everywhere? Mm-hmm. Is him and Big Dog going to be seen at Jeff Ruby's? Like, it's a whole lot of stuff to be, to be unwound. But when he was going through this, I understand the fans are fans. But, man, this dude was going through some things. Yeah. And everybody got mad at me for supporting him. I was supporting him because he done brought us the best years I done seen. Van done went 1-10. I sit next to a man who can sit there after going 1-10. I can sit week in and week out. I don't hang with losers. Damn. I can sit here week in and week out. Next to a man who went 1-10 and never beat
hold on. I'm gonna make it even worse, Anthony. I'm gonna make it even worse for you. I'm gonna put it even in a worse setting. Okay, JD. Hey, Anthony. In my 4 years at Kentucky, we won 15 games.
I can't sit next to you.
Yeah. Isn't that right? No, I said 15, right? I said 15 games, right? Yeah, 15 games. 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 15 games.
5, yeah, 4 year. I was with you 1 year.
No, we went 6. We went 6, 1, 4, and 4. 15. Now, it could be 19. We played an extra game. But Anthony, I'm gonna say this, Anthony. Have you been on a team where there was locker room turmoil for the reason that people are saying is the reason? And I know it's different for football because there's just too many.
Basketball's had that going on regularly.
All right. So now
JD said that ain't the case, but it goes on regularly with our basketball.
That's what I'm saying. So Anthony, so in basketball, right? You have less players. Something like that is going to happen, and it's going to potentially something like that.
I'm a motherfucker. Like I'm.
Do you really?
Huh?
Do you really do that?
Stop. Point being is, like me, I've always been I've been a very respectful person, but I was also at that young age being away from home, figuring life out
in them streets.
I like this. I want this. I'm gonna pursue this
in them streets.
I ain't gonna say that, no, because I always had respect for reputation. Point is, basketball players, them was on a whole nother level. Like they was, you mine. You don't care if they belong to somebody or not. But I'm saying that's happened quite a while. I mean, that's happened quite a few times. I don't know.
But
I don't know.
But Anthony though. Every team
about that. JD does make a point. When teams start struggling, you can find a story.
Yes. every team fought from that though. Like to me, this is what I say. Winning cures all problems, right?
When you start
Winning
winning.
cures all problems. Even though you pissed off at your teammate for taking your girl or whatever, or not even taking her, by messing with her, right?
Wait a minute. Who said that?
Oh, I don't know. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's my bad. My bad.
Continue without the commentary,
Okay.
without the
With those kind of turmoil in the team, right? Excuse me, most players hate losing more than they love winning. Right? Am I not right? And have you played with some players that you fucking couldn't stand? You put the pads on for the little 60 minutes. You ain't buddies.
Over. Yeah, all right. Yeah, let's get this mission over. Yeah,
let's get that right. Yeah. Same thing. Let us play these 40 minutes. Get this W. Then you go on your happy ass away from me.
If you were making $3 million and I was making 750,000, 500,000.
Okay. All right. That's fair.
And spending it on my chick. Ooh. Not saying that was the case. Not saying that was the case.
Okay. All right. That does add a whole nother layer. That's a whole nother layer, and you're right. You're right.
I will say, hold on. So JD and I respect. We both respect JD. We respect JD tremendously, man. You got to come on here next week, JD, with us. I will say this. I don't think, honestly, and I'm telling you this, I don't know if you've ever been in this. I don't know if JD ever played ball in high school or college, wherever. I don't know if you ever played ball. In high school, they try to play this dude our senior year. Kel, my best friend, his brother was a sophomore. So he dressed varsity. Okay. Chris Williams was a freshman. And they wanted him to dress varsity, but be the seventh man off the bench.
Oh.
Now, Kel was the point guard. Kel's little brother was the backup point guard. Okay. Chris was like a 2-3, come in for me or whoever 3 was. They bring him up. And they hit the horn. Chris coming. We playing 4-on-5. Now, we were that good. Like, we can beat you 4-on-5. We ain't passed him up. We didn't pass his ass the ball at all. It was nothing had to do with him. We just saying Kel's brother should be the backup. He should be bring Kel's brother in, move me to the 3, move Kel's brother to the 2. That's what we should have did. So we didn't pass the ball. Now we did not pass him the ball.
Y'all fucking players.
And dude, yes. And what I'm gonna get polls on next time. I'm gonna get polls. I'm gonna get Jay. I'm gonna get polls. And if we see him go to the table, no dead balls. No dead balls. Hey,
wait. Y'all make sure there's no dead balls. Y'all will dive out of bounds for everything.
Man.
Look. Y'all tell me right. Hey, don't worry about that foul. Don't call that foul. Y'all won't even yell at N1. Y'all just no foul. No foul.
We win by 30 or 40 anyway. So
that's hilarious.
We gonna shoot jumpers. So if they go to the hole, man, we just let them go, get the ball out the basket, pass the ball up there, and just keep shooting jumpers. And the coach, our coach is standing on the sideline with his palms out, like, "Come on, guys!" Like he know we didn't.
What was y'all signal? To say no dead balls. You had a signal, a call or something?
No, we got a small high school. Hey, we are on the court. So we bring the ball to the court. Cal bring the ball to the court. They looking to see him go to the table. No words spoken. No words spoken.
Shit, that is hilarious. I don't know if I'm froze or Ant froze, but that is hilarious. No, I have never heard in my life. Tell me if y'all hear me. I have never in my life played a basketball game and the team froze a guy out. And then when they froze him out, looked at each other. So he couldn't get in the game. I ain't never heard that in my life. That's no dead balls is wild. That no dead ball. Oh, there he is. Dude, that no dead balls is crazy. Dude, that is crazy.
Yeah.
And hold on, y'all. And this is the worst part about it. So let's just say the opponents just threw a bad pass so far out of bounds that they couldn't, Anthony and Post couldn't go gadget on to make sure it stayed in bounds. When dude came in the game, they froze him out anyway.
Oh yeah.
What if he was wide open?
Hey. Even when he did get in the game, whoever they buzz the horn for, it's 5 motherfuckers sitting there looking like y'all better bring a dolly. Y'all better bring a dolly to get me. Nobody's leaving. Like nobody's leaving.
You see, somebody the coach had to come on the court and then escort you up to the bench.
That's our coach. I'm telling you, man, our coach is so, and he's an Italian too. Come on, guys. Come on, guys.
We actually had him on the show.
Oh yeah, we did have him on the show. Did he not say on the show? He said every year he would have a team, practice be going bad. He would throw the ball. I'm you guys, and the seniors would pick up. Hey guys, come on, let's pull it together. He said before he said if we got in the locker room, we were fully dressed and we was gone out the locker. And I don't think we was no idiots, man. But we were that good. Like we were good. We were nice.
My God, man, that's crazy.
So we didn't really realize what losing felt like, or if we lost, man, that shit hurt. Like what the hell?
Oh my God, dude. So dude stood at the scoring table trying to get in, can't get in. Once he get in, he said, "Hey, Ant, I got you." You don't even hear him.
He better get it off the rim. No, mine. Honestly, man, I don't know. No, you was like that. You don't want to admit it. You was like that at UK. If you were a senior, now mind you, UK wasn't dominant at that point, but y'all had a good. If you were a senior, what can a freshman say to you?
Yeah,
you should just be happy to be out there. Like shit, get there. Hey, CW, hey, get that ball out your hands, man. He wound up being a good player, though. He was a good kid, man. He just
came in the wrong time.
We just wanted Kel's brother to be the sixth man.
That's good shit right there.
But I'm gonna get the fellas. I'm gonna get Pose and my homeboy on there to tell that story next week because we ain't got a whole lot going on anyways. Plus, we talk UK basketball and Pose. Where's he at? Portland Trail Blazers. We talk about some NBA stuff, but there was something else I was gonna say before we got up out of here.
Why are you thinking about it?
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I wish I was in Cleveland right now, Anthony. I wish I was in Cleveland.
Freezing?
No, just come down there for 2 days, go on talk radio and slam all these dumb motherfuckers' heads. Talking about Shador.
Come on, man.
I wish I was there. I wish I was there, Anthony. I wish I was there. Because I would be paused on top of heads, bashing them in. Anthony.
Sir.
And the thing about it is, this is what, when you wrong, there's nothing wrong with saying, hey, they was feeding me information, or the information I was getting was wrong, and I was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Don't double, triple, quadruple, quintuple down. I don't care what y'all got to say. This motherfucker's balling. Is he perfect? No. But Here's the thing. In my opinion, y'all made a dumbass decision. Y'all got a quarterback that was, at least on my board, I had him in front of Cam Ward.
And he showed that last week.
But he was definitely better than Dylan Gabriel. So here's the deal. Some of y'all sports talk, to me, I don't have a problem, Anthony, with people critiquing what you do on the field. I really don't.
Right.
When y'all take it and make it personal, is where I got the problem. And I'm going to say this, and this will be my last thing. Here's the thing that I don't like, Anthony. When Shedeur was the backup, they had the microphone in Shedeur's face saying, what do you think should be? All right. Right? He's the backup. Backup should get no interviews.
Right.
Well, now the backups ain't getting no interviews. Why wasn't the backup not getting interviews when the starting quarterback was the backup?
Yeah.
Backup quarterback should not be heard from.
Right.
But y'all talk to the backup quarterback more than y'all talk to the starting quarterback. Now, why don't y'all talk to the backup quarterback?
Yeah. I just don't know what that organization has going on. When I was working when I moved back up here, after I graduated college, I was working in the pharmacy industry.
Okay.
And
you used that on CBS, wasn't it?
Walgreens. Right. Yeah. I see a guy walking through. He got on Brown's hat, Brown's cap, Brown's pullover.
Okay.
Older guy, maybe this early 50s, mid-50s, early mid-50s. So I'm like, hey, how's it doing? I said, hey, man, I'm from Cleveland. You from Cleveland? Yeah, kind of, man. I just scout around up there. Oh, you scouting? Oh. I said, that's messed up what y'all did to my boy. He says, yeah, that was terrible, man. The way they did him was terrible, man.
Damn.
Nobody should ever have to go through that. That was, a lot of people didn't like it, but, it's business decision. Carmen was this, that, and the other. And I was like, so it was some sort. Yeah, it was two people on both sides. Everybody was trying to prove their point. And I was like, damn. And so it's it was the same thing. I don't know why it's I'm sure it happens at other places. I don't know who else is in railroad. Because you got to think, Baker has shown some good film. Baker couldn't have been as bad as he was. But when you pull out some of the film, like what was your boy from New York Giants receiver that went to Cleveland? ODB.
Odell did go to Cleveland. You're right.
When he was out there showing film about him running wide open and like Baker looking, went through it to him. I don't know if they sabotaged the league or not. I know we got to get out of here because we're going to get out of here. I mean, there's a lot to be said about, what happened with Colin Kaepernick. What I don't think is a racial thing more at this point. I think it's more trying to show Deion something. Deion's a bona fide Hall of Famer, the best to ever do it. His son shouldn't have to. Now, if his son's arrogant, he's arrogant. Show me, put me in there. Do what Elliot Uselak did to me. Put me out there in Tuscaloosa with no notice and see how you perform.
Stop this bullshit with arrogance. Is Aaron Rodgers not arrogant? Was Tom Brady not arrogant? Is Jackson Dart not fucking arrogant? Like, don't give me Johnny. Baker Mayfield, honestly, is arrogant. Don't give me this bullshit of arrogance. I don't. Here's the thing. I'm gonna go back and say this. Same thing that going on with Eric Bieniemy. If I'm not saying it's happening. If Shedeur was going to his introduction, whatever, sit down with coaches and was not doing well, not saying he was doing it, he was not articulating what they needed to see from the next franchise quarterback. Let's phrase it that way. Don't come up with all the other shit where he got whatever it is. He ain't dressed for. his verbiage or his knowledge or ability to regurgitate, digest, whatever words you want to say on the whiteboard, and it wasn't up to what we require from our franchise quarterback, say that. Don't go all the other direction that some of these teams went. That's my theme with that. And I'm going to say this. I don't know many things well, but I'll say this. As a guy who has coached his daughter in track since she was able to run track, I know right now if she's blessed enough to run track in college, she's prepared. Because I'm the one that fucking coached her.
Yeah.
Right? Shedeur Sanders only been coached by Deion. He's never been coached by anyone else. He's prepared. I guarantee you, you are talking to arguably the best corner in football history on college in the NFL level. He is prepared. So don't hit me with this bullshit. He ain't prepared.
Corner and showman. Because that's the thing about being quarterback. If you stick your tongue out, like you're gonna be a showman, you got to back it up.
100%.
Muhammad Ali, Deion, like Jordan, Kobe, they wasn't showmen. They just take. But the ones who are showmen, if you're gonna be a showman, you gotta back it up. And they got mad. And like I said, his son is a lot different than he is. Like, I mean,
yes.
he handled this a whole lot better than I would, man.
Yes, for sure. But that's what I'm saying. This kid is prepared in all phases of life. Dude, he's been on the, like people say LeBron been on the spotlight since high school. Shedeur been in the spotlight since Little League.
Yeah.
Because he's been coached by his father. You cannot escape that light. He's been groomed for this. He's ready for this. There is nothing you can do to knock him off his square.
Yeah. And like I said, that may be the problem. Like I said, I don't know what the problem is if you've been coached by what's the dude's name? Chad Pennington. He came out with me. He's the coach. He coaches here. He coached all three of his sons play down here. Like it's praised that all his kids play up underneath him. Now, mind you, Deion didn't play quarterback, but like you said, the adversity and putting you up again. He never dug for no challenges. Like I said, it wasn't no, and that's the other thing that a lot of people don't give Deion credit for, and we're gonna get up out of here. Deion's kids played in all types of environments in Little League. He didn't have them in the best pay-to-play league where he was playing. He was playing in the hood, like he was playing where people getting down. Because no knock on anybody. Like if you play in a league where your parents play, so your son can play, you may be good. There may be a bunch of y'all that might not be good enough, but you got to play because your parent paid. Deion's kids grew up where we got to get it from the mud.
I'm going to tell y'all this, Anthony. Chad Pennington's sons are all playing quarterback, I think, right?
One of them, because the ages, one of them had an over gap and played receiver and DB, but two of them played quarterback.
They are going to be trained on the ability, on the technical parts of being quarterback. That is crucial. Here's the thing why I think Shedeur gets an advantage. Shedeur can see both sides of the ball now.
Ooh.
He just ain't doing drills. I know right now, because I played with a DB, there ain't no fucking defense that's going to fool me. It can throw me off a little bit, but I've seen, my dad has taught me, hey, now I'm just let you know right now. This is what you got to read.
Yeah.
Read him. He's going to tell you where to go. If it ain't him, it's him. If he does that, this is where it is. He knows all the fine details. Now, I'm going to tell y'all this. We get off. I don't listen to analysts on Saturdays and Sundays because a lot of them are quarterbacks. A lot of them understand just the umbrella of defenses. They don't understand the intricacies because I hear some damn good quarterbacks say some stupid shit about coverages, and it ain't accurate. So all I'm saying, for that guy to be coached by a former Hall of Fame, not former, a Hall of Fame, one of the greatest corners in the history of football, who studied the game. He was the first person to use film like on an individual level. He knows the game inside and out. His son knows the game inside and out because his dad done taught him everything he knows.
And he signed him up. He was working with Brady. And he worked with Brady.
Right.
So you got your daddy telling you defensively what you would do. Or you know, or you got Tom telling you what you do if you see this. That's all sports is. You show me your toughest obstacle and let me work on my skills to overcome those obstacles. That's all it is. Like, people act like, now mind you, it does count if you fast or strong
for sure.
or bigger than everybody. Right. But the whole point is, if you fast and you're not big, Barry Brown, we just gonna get in your chest. You never gonna get your speed out. If you big, we gonna double team you. With your strength ain't never gonna matter. So there's always ways, like you said, the whole point being is understanding that whatever you show me where my weaknesses are or where my opportunities are, let me build up on those.
And Tom Brady said the best thing that ever happened to him, can't remember what happened with the offensive coordinator, was when Bill Belichick had to meet with quarterbacks once a week. Bill Belichick broke down the opponent and
I didn't know that.
How they're playing coverages, and Tom realized, oh, so that's what's going on over there. It matters, y'all. And I'm gonna say this because I want to say this all the time. Me playing quarterback was the best thing that happened to me when I moved to defense permanently in college. That's the best thing ever. I know what quarterback's looking at, and I'm looking at you through the lens of a quarterback, not the lens of a DB that only knows X, Y, and Z. I know how you want to attack me, and that helped me out so much playing quarterback for so long.
I wish I would have stayed at DB.
Yeah.
It looked easy over there. That shit looks so fucking easy, man. I wish I would have stayed over there. I'm just playing. No, the older I get, I'm like, man, I didn't really know. I mean, to me, the way you break it down, I would have never been at that level, like cerebral, like understanding. I was just pure athlete. Like, I was like, you were watching Niz, who like a Niz
Williams.
Some of those guys who all they do, I see man, I cover man. Like, I don't want no zones. I'm gonna track him everywhere. And that's how I wasn't as athletic as those guys, but that was my style of play. But I always think, man, I should have played DB. But I had the size, I had hands. But no, man.
Well, we had you. We thought we was gonna keep you, but the offense needed you.
No, I wasn't that. I did once I was done playing, and I started looking at arena in Canada. I said, man, if I play, I'm playing safety. I'm not playing no more offense. I'm playing safety.
And I'm gonna tell you this: Coach Smith wanted you to stay on defense.
Yeah. But then, you know, the crazy thing about it is they only wanted me over there to run scout team because Mo was banged up.
Oh, you're right.
Mo didn't miss. All they had me over there was to run practice.
Right.
Me and I think Phil Moore, me and Lee Wesley was running practice. Then on Saturdays, they marched Mo's ass out there because Ray was banged up or whatever. But when they had Wood Fork playing running back, I was like, oh man. But I mean, life throws you curveballs. But I appreciate being over there with y'all. And I damn sure appreciate Coach Smith. Shout out Coach Smith. Let's get up out of here, man.
Yeah, man.
Next week is gonna be we got one more show next week, and then I think we ain't gonna. That'll be Christmas Eve, won't it? The week after that. I don't think we're gonna do nothing. I'm gonna be home. I don't know if we're gonna do nothing. I don't know.
What? The week after next?
The week after next will be Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve, yeah.
Yes, I don't know if we're gonna do nothing there, but we will be back next week. That's what I was trying to find out. Let people know. Like, subscribe, share, follow, smash that like button. I'm gonna try to get it. Was two things. There's two things. I think I'm gonna try to have my boy Pose and G Crawls come on, man. Just because of turmoil we going on in basketball. I want them to verify these stories to y'all. Like, man, it was wild shit, man. But there's another conversation we was having as a football person. I said I thought we was gonna have. Come on, I gotta think about it. Or we can check out the film the first half because I do want to break down some of Will Stein's stuff, man.
Okay.
I do want to break down because everybody keeps asking me what I think about it. So I'm gonna, I got some questions, man. I like his concepts, but a lot of people question Mummy when he came in too. About his offense is this.
Anthony. Is he gonna get there's two things for me with any coach. Don't matter. People fucking think it's the scheme. For example, Hal Mummy was great with the air raid here. He didn't do shit with the air raid any other place he went to.
That's crazy. And he ran air raid with start blockers for Mo Williams.
Right. So let's just say it ain't always just the concept. My thing is twofold. One, can he get the players he wants to run a system? They ain't gotta be studs, but can he get the players that know how to run a system and run it like he wants to run it?
Mm-hmm.
Or two, can he morph the system into the talent that he has on the team? You gotta do either or.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right about that.
Which one is he best at?
We're gonna find out.
We're gonna find out.
At his young ripe age. Ooh. So we're gonna be tuning in. Watch Oregon. See what he got going on. But like, subscribe, share, follow. Come back next week. And we'll have a little surprise for y'all. I'm gonna get my boys on, man. Validate some of these stories. And just like our hoop squad was nice. If I can find some film, we was nice. Like nice. So we gonna have to bring some of that out. But we'll be back next week. Appreciate y'all for watching. Smash that like button.